This one's wife. Don't forget about me. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As my video, Love Me, Hate Me, but Never Ignore Me, makes abundantly clear, being consigned to oblivion is the worst fate that can happen to a narcissist. The narcissist requires fuel. Fuel is the glue that cements the construct that the narcissist demonstrates to the world at large and powers the narcissist. Fuel is the device which starts to fill up the chasm, the emptiness within the narcissist. When those fuel levels drop too low, the presence of the chasm becomes experienced by the narcissist. That abyss, the emptiness, starts to make its presence felt. The unaware narcissist doesn't know what it is, but they experience that unsettled feeling, anxiety, a sense of impending doom, a sensation that the world is collapsing around them, and it is not pleasant for the narcissist to experience. The narcissism's job is to ensure that the fuel keeps flowing, which is why the narcissist establishes a fuel matrix. If you'd like to understand more about the role of fuel, the fuel matrix, and what can happen when it changes, I would direct you to read my book, Fuel, my book, Pipelines, and also obtain the logic bullet in Understanding Changes to the Narcissist Fuel Matrix. You'll find that material not only extremely interesting in itself, but it'll also help you understand a lot about the behavior of this one's wife, why she does as she does, what she experiences, and what's it like for her when her fuel matrix starts to fracture, as it repeatedly does. You can obtain those materials from the Knowledge Vault. The link is in the video description. Fuel is hugely important to the narcissist. It is part of the prime aims. Alongside that, the narcissist must also have control. When somebody ignores the narcissist, there are two massive problems. This affects the narcissist's inherent need for control. It also starves the narcissist of fuel. Thus, the narcissist is designed to always ensure that they prompt some kind of reaction, that they are noticed, talked about, acknowledged, acquiesced to, deferred to, referenced, involved. And this is why the narcissist cannot stand it when the attention is on somebody else, whether it's their partner, their spouse, their friend, a family member, a colleague, whatever it might be. If the spotlight is elsewhere, this is a problem for the narcissist because it telegraphs, you do not matter. You are consigned to oblivion. You never existed. Nobody is interested in you. That is death for the narcissist. Not being recognized, validated, referenced is a huge problem for the narcissist. It wounds. It makes the narcissist feel small, weak, vulnerable, and immediately the narcissism kicks in to do its very best to ensure that the narcissist is referenced, is recognized, is acknowledged, is involved. And we see another example of this manifesting a supposed support for Prince Harry from this one's wife. As you know, Harry has had his leash extended and is currently in the United Kingdom, which means this one's wife is not with him, and there is a lot of press coverage about him, but not her. Thus, this is a problem for her. It wounds because she needs to be spoken about in order to demonstrate that people are under control and to provide her with that delicious fuel. It's not going to send her into a fuel crisis because she'll be obtaining fuel from those around her in a proximate capacity. But she is also reliant upon the fuel that comes from worldwide coverage and acknowledgement and recognition from both the mainstream media, social media, and people at large commenting upon her. With Harry being the one that's in the spotlight, this generates envy. And her narcissism seizes upon the narcissistic trait of envy, but also utilizes her false love for Harry as a means to try and get her back into the spotlight. And the result was this.
No, just catch it. There you go. Whoa. That's it. Oh, we got you.
How have you got two of these and you only take one?
She's got 3 now. She's took another one off someone.
Take both.
There you go. So, thank you. Nice to meet you.
You may have seen this footage already or seen pictures, but it is taken from the Well Child Awards when Harry, being the boyish individual that he can be, engages in a little bit of fun with a sword fight with a young lady who's the recipient of an award. This piece of footage was put up on Hello Magazine's TikTok. So it shows that this one's wife does go and look at what's being said in relation to her across various publications and social media for her to then use what appeared on the TikTok of Hello Mag and put it on her own personal Instagram page. Thus, once again, it is confirmed that she does spend some of her time, or perhaps a lot of her time, seeing what's being written and said about her, which is understandable as a narcissist of her particular middle-ranking caliber. What her narcissism does is essentially this. If it had a voice, this is what it would have said. Nobody's talking about you. This is a problem. You need to get people talking about you. Piggyback Harry's moment in the limelight and make it about you. There's some footage of him that's been posted by Hello Mag. Use that, but make it so it seems like you're being supportive. So stick a couple of love hearts on it and put it on your personal Instagram. That's right. That'll mean then that you can triangulate your audience with your husband and manage your facade to make it seem like you are a supportive wife. People, therefore, will undoubtedly comment about that in the mainstream media to demonstrate that whilst Harry's away, you're supporting him from afar because you're such a loving and kind wife, and your fans and supporters will like this on your Instagram. All 20,000 of them, the bots. For the other, over 4 million are currently asleep and not doing anything because you've not paid the bills. That's essentially what the narcissism directs her to do in the subconscious. It makes her believe that she's being a kind and loving wife, but what she's really doing, and you know this as a consequence of the work of your glorious narrator by highlighting her narcissism, is she's making it about her. Look at me. I'm the supportive wife. It's not really about Harry being a playful individual with the young lady. It's about me being the supportive wife. Do you see that? Do you see I'm the one that's bigging him up? Do you see how even though he's away, I'm still supporting him from afar? That makes me a really good person, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Say it does. Say it does. Say it does. And thus, this is her attempt to assert control over the audience and the readership whilst drawing fuel from them. She cannot help herself. She cannot stay quiet. If you were to put this accusation to her and suggest, you just can't leave it alone, can you? He goes away for a few days and you still have to get involved. She'll look horrified. But I was just being supportive. I was just giving him my support, showing what he was doing. It's a lovely moment with the young lady. Why are you criticising me for that? She won't see it because her narcissism won't allow her to see it. Her supporters won't see it because they're thick as mince. But you get to understand that because she is a narcissist, she has to make it about her. There's no exceptions to this. There's no part-time narcissism at work. It's not like, oh, in this occasion, she is genuinely being pleasant and supporting him. No. Everything that the narcissist does in relation to another person or a potential interaction with another person is an artifice. It's always, always, always about the narcissist. Even when it seems pleasant or directed towards somebody else, it's about the narcissist. And so it is here that Harry's little interaction with the young lady caught on the TikTok account of Hello Magazine is commandeered by this one's wife and her narcissism to say, don't forget about me. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for watching.